But again, the law trumps any damn thing. All right. This why I ask questions over here. And then you say here street what you say what's in that other video?
Okay, the next video is the 3 hour live that she had, like right next to it to the left. That's the 3 hour live she had 2 days after she unalived this guy. And at this point, the article was already printed. I mean, yeah, they had already knew what she did at that point, and they don't bring it up not one time.
All right, I'm gonna just play the first 5 minutes, okay?
Hold on, wait, Scholar. No. That's not the timeline. The article didn't come out until Friday. She went live Thursday. The video. I'm sorry, the video. The video didn't come out until Friday. So the
not the video, but the article.
Known,
the article came out the next day.
Right, but I'm saying the video wasn't released until Friday morning. So unless T told people personally, they would not have known that she unalived anybody.
Wait, but what does the video have to do with anything? They were on the live, so they didn't need to see the video. They were in the video.
They knew that she hit someone, but they didn't know the alleged severity of the situation. All they knew is that she hit someone. They didn't know.
But they didn't even bring it up.
Agree. That's true.
And then they were telling her,
that's true.
They didn't bring it up, and they were also saying, "Be strong, T. Be strong over what?" They knew what happened. Well, why are you telling somebody to be strong and keep your head up?
Right.
Over what?
So they knew that she hit somebody. She was talking to the comments. So yeah, they knew that she hit somebody. They just didn't know to what alleged,
The article came out the next day, and he was unalived on the scene. So they had to know, unless they're fucking idiots, and they had to know.
So not over here. On Messy Talk, we didn't know about the article until whoever started inboxing people. So I don't know, you wasn't around then. Somebody came around, I believe, on Thursday and was inboxing certain people who had issues with T.
But the people on the live had to. I mean, she says it clear as day. I hit somebody, and it sounds like she hit somebody. So they just never brought it up. Like they just acted like nothing happened. Like, hey, what's the T?
No. So when you listen, I don't know what part he playing, but they asking her. That's why she's saying, "I'm all right." So they did bring it up. They just didn't know again that she allegedly unalived someone.
So
all they knew was that she hit someone.
That's why I'm just gonna play the first few minutes. I just want to hear her tone, right?
Yeah.
Hear her tone. That's all. I can see her in the background, because she's not saying anything yet. Hold on.
Hey, this is the live edit, so like, I just uploaded it the way it is.
Okay.
NNA, listen, let me tell you, my real life people, they won't even let me take a breath. They've been rotating. They rotating shifts. I'll check it, Kiera. Yeah, I've been writing. It's Pooh. It's my mama driving me crazy. I'm just like, I'm going crazy, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay, Kiera. Thank you. But I be listening to y'all. I see it's a lot of mess going on. I don't even want to dab in that. But you guys are more than welcome to come up and talk. Like I said, my Cash App up there. If y'all wanna pour something in, y'all more than welcome to do that. Like I said, I do not like asking y'all for shit. You been out the drum.
Let me pause. Due to the fact that she said that, the New York Post is eating her alive with that comment right there. Y'all look at this. Look at this right here. They said here, so they talks about Lucas' son-in-law, Chris King, told The Guardian that he was a good friend. They're talking about that guy that was unalive. He was the nicest guy I've known, adding that he played a great role in finding humor when humor was needed. But as the man devastated family tried to pick up the pieces, Nisha re-emerged on social media to heartlessly solicit donations. Then they talk about what she said. My cash app is up there. While I'm about to take a mental leave, different things like that. This is how the New York Post put it, y'all. So it don't look good.
On that ass for that.
Say what? Say that again.
Said TikToker hit guy begging for cash apps. Nancy Grace, the Nancy Grace.
So this is their title here on the New York Post. TikToker who allegedly unalive a pedestrian while live streaming asks for mental leave donations. That's crazy work. Let's go back to it.
Mama, I don't believe you. What's up, Jay Tutter? You said you wanted to ask me something. Erica, what was your comment you wanted them to pin? Yeah, Erica, they've been on my neck. Thank you, Margaret. I got another one I'm gonna put up.
On your neck, and we been arguing, and I said, no, family is already doing a lot. We got to do it in sparingly. Like, she know what time it is.
Yeah, your answer right there.
It's definitely been overwhelming.
I know. I already know. But my comment was, I need all 200 of y'all to go right this second, leave out, and go to T's first pinned post. We needed to go viral.
Yeah.
T needs the
She's talking about her song. She just posted a song.
Well, she needs the support more than you know. If you cannot contribute anything financially to her CA, that is the first step.
Erica, that's your.
That is, it costs nothing to do that support. So while we do definitely want the CAs, while she takes the sabbatical, but if you could go and engage, and the content is the very first pinned post on her page.
She knew. She knew. Erica is always at the scene.
Yeah, Erica knew.
She knew. Erica.
Notice what she said. She needed more than you know.
Exactly.
So again, they gonna break that. I'm telling y'all, the DA's office gonna break that shit down. That is crazy work. Y'all go ahead. I didn't mean to.
She's talking about, like, 2 days after she did this, the next post she posted was her song. So that's what they're telling her to go make viral her song. She posted a song. She knew all eyes were gonna be on her, so to say, and she posted that.
Alive, we supposed to be listening to her AI song. I tell y'all gotta get out Mr. Talk sometime. I swear y'all gotta go.
At that point, what should have been required of her? I'm just curious.
Erica is the go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Would have been cool, great vibes. Would have been a smooth move. Hey, y'all know what happened. Listen, let's show the Lucas family that we got this, that we got their back. Anything you want to send to me, send it to Mrs. Lucas. Let's show them that we love them and that this should have never been done. And we all doing lives or distracted driving. And come on, y'all, let's just band together for the Lucas family. And I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. I'm going through something right now. That's how a person with grace, with character, with integrity, that's how you will handle that.
I was about to say the same thing, so never mind.
So I don't know that she would have necessarily come on here and really implicated herself, in
There's
a
no
quote unquote.
implication. It's her. Like, who else could it have
Can
been?
I finish, Scholar? Let me finish. All right. I don't know that she would have handled it that way. I don't know. She may have had an attorney who may have told her to say it. And believe me, I'm not.
The
I'm
attorney
not
wouldn't have
invested
told her to
either
go
with
on
you.
live.
Scholar,
Okay, so stop. Don't do that. An attorney would have told you
Scholar.
don't go live at all. Don't speak
Exactly,
about
and I
anything. So she
agree.
doesn't have
I
an attorney.
understand. I am just. Can you stop talking for 1 second and just let me get it out?
Can you
Because I don't
pretend
know
like
how
this is
you
about somebody you
answer
don't know? Because
something.
you're talking
Can
because you
you?
know her. Talk
Can
about her
you?
like she's
I
anybody else that you
don't
don't
know
know.
her. I don't know her. I'm just simply asking questions. Can I get to the period or to the question mark of my question? Now, calm down. I'm just simply asking. If it were me or you, absolutely, I would not have gone online. Period. And I'm pretty sure an attorney would have advised her not to go online and not to speak. Okay, so I'm just saying, in terms of my question is about Erica and the people that were on the panel who may have supported her live. That's really what my question is about. What do we expect them to do if they had known? That's my original question.
I mean, I could repeat what
Because
the guy below me just said.
Wait, what's the
they keep
question,
being
Candy?
brought up.
What's the
My
question?
question is, because people say Erica knew, people say that Proxy knew, and A Simone knew. Okay,
We're
my
gonna
question is,
let's say y'all, for the sake of the platform, let's just say allegedly. Okay, allegedly they knew.
allegedly, exactly, allegedly. So I'm saying, if they allegedly knew, what would we have expected them, or what is the expectation of them? What should they have done? What are people expecting them to have done or said? That's my question, Scholar.
Okay, since T had just on a live a guy who works at a supermarket, and I'm pretty sure that town is pretty small. She knew the supermarket was gonna have a fundraiser to bury him because the guy didn't have much. Obviously, he was working at a supermarket. She should have talked about that. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts if she did it at all. There's no like, there wasn't like 10 people that could have been, and she's gonna plead not guilty. Like I wasn't the one driving the car. It wasn't me. It was a ghost. Like that's not gonna be the defense. She did it. She knew what she did. She could have came up and say, "Hey, we need help to bury this guy that I just unalived." That's what should have been said. But
So
nobody
you
up there
think
was a
that she
human.
would have come online and said that?
In my opinion, she should have never came back. You don't come back to the app.
Right.
Anything you say after
Exactly.
that, you're gonna incriminate yourself.
Right.
Don't say
Exactly. And in
anything.
reality,
And then
she's not going to come online and say, I did this.
right,
I need
who's
y'all to
gonna
send
do?
money
Yeah.
to the family. Come on, man.
Can I?
I mean, she did it on TikTok
And then
Live, so why wouldn't
Erica,
she?
Can I give Candy an
She
answer?
did it on the live.
Let me tell you
it don't
what.
matter. She should have never came back. She should have never came back.
Let me tell you what the people who.
Nisha, you hold on. What? Hold on 1 second. Nisha, you hold on 1 second. Volume, sweetheart, how you doing, baby?
Hey, how y'all doing? Good morning. Okay, this is my dog is in the background snoring, so
We know.
I can hear that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just in shock about this whole situation. You know, every time I hear that video and the body hitting the car, it's just, you know, I don't understand why she had to be on camera at a minimum. It's like, why are you even on live? Like, it's just crazy. But I'm gonna let y'all keep talking.
Okay, I'll answer the
And
question.
Erica was deceiving because I believe by the sound of that video, Erica knew. So that's deceiving, asking people for money and not giving them the reason why. So they should have just never came back.
Okay, this is what I think should have been done by the ones who knew. And if you ask me, Erica is denying knowing it simply because Erica knows she's never mind. But I feel that those who were in that panel especially should be like, dang, they contributed to that, right? They should have been apologizing to you, like, T, I'm sorry that we didn't tell you to get out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and handle this. I'm sorry that we didn't just, as your mods and turn the comments off. We didn't tell you to get off live. But now that this has happened, I got you. I know this Wednesday is probably your last paycheck. So what I am going to do as your friend, I'm going to give, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to donate to you because I know you've been making this money every Wednesday for the last few years, and this Wednesday coming up is your last paycheck. So I'm going to say I'll give you $100 or $200. You know what I'm saying? whatever is needed going forward. Because me and my foolishness helped you get into this. I also feel they should have told her, stay off. We can talk. Look, y'all, we can do Zooms. We can get in a Discord. We can do 3-ways, whatever it needs. Girl, listen, we would do whatever it needs to talk to you, keep your spirits high, all of the above. And then for the man who is going around doxing, and the reason I'm pissed because you put my shit up there yesterday, I feel like you battling Braid. You making big boo cool, Braid. A real friend would have said, I'm finna battle like a motherfucker. We finna get you a lawyer fee. Don't say a goddamn word. I'm finna be battling. The kingdom is gonna throw for me, and I'm giving you all my battle money for you to get you a lawyer. Keep your motherfucking mouth shut. I got you from here. But this bullshit you doing ain't motherfucking helping. And I said what the fuck I said.
So I definitely do believe that her friends, those closest to her, should have encouraged her to stay offline. I definitely believe that. Do I believe that the people in the panel are responsible or even partially responsible for what happened? I don't. And I don't think that they're going to be called to court. Just like if somebody's on the phone talking to anybody and they get in a car accident, they're not going to be called. They're not going to be held responsible.
You want to put $10 on it? You want to put $10 on it? They were an eyewitness.
Can I finish? The person who's driving is the one who is fully 100% at fault. Now, morally, maybe, because as a friend, I should say, you know what, get off the phone. This isn't safe, but are they responsible? Just realistically, no. Should they have encouraged her to get off live? Yes. Let's be realistic here.
But we know from T's history, she's been driving and going live for years. They ain't gonna tell her that. That wasn't even a thought in their mind.
You said you've been a cop before, correct?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do or do they not, if there's a crime scene, let's say a pew-pewing, right? Mm-hmm. Do they even bring the person in who heard the GUN shot? Didn't see it, but just heard it, right?
So again, they will immediately start. See, the first 48 hours very crucial. So that's when they start asking for, eyewitnesses, or if you heard anything, you seen anything, get those statements.
Thank you.
If the detectives have further questions, they would get them get them down to the station.
I have seen. Matter of fact, you can even do my cousin Vinny. You can look on there, and they've even talked about the times the guy showed up at the store, and because they have to corroborate all that. Okay, the time at the store that they left was 5. So Candy, you're wrong there. But also, y'all gotta understand that they will also ask her, "Are you her mods?" Yes. What does that mean? Well, that means we use it in the show all the time. We let people up, we let them down, we monitor. So, how many times have Miss blah 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 ever drove? Being that you're the mod, you know what I'm saying? How many times has she drove before with you knowing that she was driving? You a lie. They ain't gonna get caught in. Bet your damn bottom dollar.
I'm saying they won't be held responsible. Because the comments will be responsible too.
Right, that's my thing.
I don't know what comments y'all
not responsible, but they'll be called in probably.
The comments will be called in. How they gonna call in the comments?
No, not the comments. The people in the panel who saw it happen.
But the comments all happen also.
Let me reiterate. Let me reiterate the point I made. Can I reiterate the point I made? I said they will not be responsible. Now, could they be called? Let me finish.
Nobody ever said responsible though. Nobody said that.
Yes, people have said that.
We did.
Y'all gotta listen long enough. Let me finish and then respond.
I don't know what you mean by people said that. I'm talking about this panel right now. Nobody said that.
Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy.
Go ahead, Candy.
How y'all made it in school?
Candy girl, go ahead, sweetheart. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, could they be called in for questioning to question her let me see, her habits when it comes to her behavior? Absolutely. As her mods, could they be questioned to question her habits or behavior on the app? Absolutely. But to say because they were in the box that they could be responsible or held
Nobody
partially
said that.
liable.
What do you, oh my God.
Scholar,
You keep saying
quiet.
something that
My
nobody
God.
said. Who has said they're going
Have
to be
people,
responsible?
y'all in the comments, have people said that because they were in the panel that they could also be responsible? Also, that they are partially responsible. Yes, they have said it. Because you have not seen it, Scholar, does not mean it did not happen.
Well,
Just
not
like
in the panel. I'm
Friday,
not reading the
one minute.
comments.
Well,
I'm
okay,
listening to the
so
panel.
then be quiet then, because just because you don't know does not mean it did not happen. Friday, when you came into the live and you did not see the video, you questioned whether it really happened because you didn't know. You don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just
What are you talking
because you
about?
don't see it.
That is
Friday,
true.
when
That
you were
is
in
true.
$2
Yeah,
panel,
when you
you
came
did
in
not
Friday,
know
Scholar.
about the video. You
Yeah, you
did
didn't
not
believe it
know
at
about
first.
it.
You didn't
And you
believe it
did
at
not
first.
believe it.
Yeah, that's true. I had to
So
show
this
you
is
the
the
video.
same thing. Just because you were not there and because you didn't hear or see people question that does not mean it did not happen. Learn to listen sometimes.
But nobody. Okay, so who ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, by the way, since we want to talk about random shit that didn't happen on this panel? Like, what are you talking about? Can we get back to what's going on? The fuck?
Morally, yes, I will definitely open my mouth and say morally, because again, morally, they probably should have said, T, just go on and drive the baby. You know what I'm saying? We'll cover this shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll
So
be okay.
Kiana Scholar said that they could be responsible. That's where Kenny got that from.
Oh, nah, they can't be criminally responsible.
Kiana didn't say that.
She's talking about morally. That's what she just said.
I said morally, they should think to themselves, hey, I helped this girl got into this because I could have, you know what I'm saying? I could have encouraged her, even though T do what the fuck she want. We know that. T didn't even like Erica telling her to get an extra a lead or whatever she told her about going to Vegas recently. She didn't even like that. So, but at least you can go on the record and say, I tried. You know what I mean? I tried to tell my friend, hey, friend, we can do this later on. Or friend, I'll just talk while you get baby boy to the ball field. I'll just talk. Don't you know what I mean? It morally, yes, but criminally, hell no. Only thing criminally that that Proxy is, she is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Proxy could be hit with like obstruction, because she's saying, hey, you guys, if you found this, which means you're trying to hinder people from talking on it, possibly having other videos that T has where they can use those videos where T has been driving. She could be hit with something like that, and she damn sure could be hit with motherfucking harassment, because your intent is harassing people to post out of nowhere while you was the witness to a crime allegedly. Your response is, send me everybody's shit. Are you crazy? So as soon as I get your name, I'm gonna hit you with harassment, baby. Big facts. And for the haters, getting more too.
Let me finish here because I'm actually listening for something in this live. Y'all hold on one second.
Intimidation. Thank you.
So let me, but other than that, do you wanna play some music? You wanna hear some mess?
Yeah, you can tell me what's been going on.
Well, word on the curb, this is the most recent.
That's why y'all gotta get off message talk. That's why y'all gotta get off message talk.
I just heard
y'all reality be so
20
skewed.
minutes ago.
Hey, bro.
That
Erica can't
she
wait to
lost
tell
her
the
main
T.
page and she came on
The very thing that put
T
T in this situation, she right back doing it.
and allegedly it was when she called Mafia Battle thing.
Allegedly.
And they striked her again and snatched her whole page
Oh no!
right after the battle yesterday.
What? After the battle?
Yeah, so she was in the series yesterday with Diamond, Tyra, and Braid. She was eliminated first, but she said she think Uchi did it because I ain't had nothing to do with it. That's the word that I had got a while ago. But some little new dude been coming after Uchi child, posting his what that's about. I've been still trying to figure that out.
My people, what is wrong with us?
Yeah.
Single parent homes, lack of employment, lack of food, lack of education.
Overall is, again, I don't know if it hit her yet at the time or she know the results of, the man's condition. We don't know. We don't nobody know, including myself.
The man was unalive on the scene, by the way,
Yeah, he was yeah, he was pronounced, he didn't, well, he wasn't
and he was
pronounced.
pronounced at the
Yeah,
hospital
yeah,
because the hospital has to pronounce you.
yeah, again, so even though he was unconscious, no heartbeat, no pulse, I've still seen people being brought back from that, right? But again, I don't think it still hit her. Again, I don't know. This is why I'm listening to her. Just I'm listening to her demeanor. I'm listening to her tone, and also just the conversation in general. We go from, and I'm trying to put myself in her shoes just for a second. And I still can't do that because I know I'm not, I don't do that. But again, you just hit a man, and I know she was out there on that scene for a while because they got to recreate the crime scene. So you're talking about a few hours. So again, a few days later, you go back to talking about, something that's going down on the TikTok streets. And again, one of you all said it, okay, we heard you hit somebody, you admitted you hit somebody, is there something we can do? It goes right back, just like, let's pick up where we left off, because y'all was talking about similar, things prior to this incident. So that's why I'm asking, what's wrong with our people, man? Like, what is going on here?
But let's be clear. There was a accident, right, where someone life was, whether it be an accident or intentional, they were going to tow that car. Can we all agree to that?
Absolutely.
They were going to take her to the hospital to get blood toxicology ran, right? So she was gone for a while, and I'm willing to bet they told her prior to her getting discharged from the hospital that, hey, the gentleman did not make it. Not even if they didn't, knowing what you got out your vehicle and saw
that right there,
blunt force trauma to his head. So you saw what you saw, and you got to also worry about the consequence, because if he's alive, that's a different set of consequences than it is if he leave here. So you yourself gonna ask, hey, did he make it? Did he make? Ain't nobody got to tell you. You want to know because you want to know what you're facing. So
she knew that night. She knew that night.
But I'm just saying that whole she might have not knew. Ain't no way in the hell that dog gonna hunt, because she would want to know, because she would want to know how much trouble.
She knew on the scene.
It was on the scene. He was unalive on the scene.
She ran him over. She did not run him over. She hit him. And the next sound y'all hear is him hitting the ground. He fell back and hit his head, people. She did not run him over.
So let me read this again, what the New York Post put out. The New York Post put this right here, y'all. Damn, they did their homework. See, they put it even crazier. They say a TikToker who allegedly mowed down a 59-year-old pedestrian. Mowed down, y'all. That's what they said. While broadcasting live on the platform in a suburban Chicago, is asking for donations. Setting social media user ablaze with outrage. Now, again, they got here content creator Tea Time, real name Tanisha. While addressing viewers on the app while driving in Zion, about 65 miles north of the Windy City, on November 3rd, when a sudden sickening thud is heard, prompting her to scream, say, fuck, 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 I just hit somebody. A child apparently riding in the vehicle with a 43-year-old can be heard repeating, asking, what was that, before the stream came to an end. Now, this right here, y'all can find this on the New York Post. They said here he was struck in a crosswalk. So he was in the crosswalk crossing the street.
No, and
And they have the right of way because he's a pedestrian. And by the way, they're saying mowing because I'm pretty sure the New York Post has more information than us because they do it better
I
than
mean,
us.
they
We
still
have
got to
no idea.
investigate.
We have no idea how fast she was going. Maybe they know how fast she was going. That's probably why they're using
That's why the
that
investigation
term.
ain't done. Was her light green? Was his walk signal on? We don't know. That's why they still investigating.
I thought they said 65 miles.
Exactly.
No, the speed limit on that street is 35, so she could have been going, what, 40, 45? You know how we
Yeah,
black people do.
the 35 miles an hour wouldn't have did that type of damage. It would have
No,
did some
I
damage,
Exactly.
but it would have did that type of
And
damage.
when she hit him, he fell on his head. That's why they say blunt force trauma, because he fell back and hit his head. She did not run over him.
So tomatoes, because
I mean, I don't know if she ran over him.
first of all,
How do you know
yeah,
that?
it's like
I'm addressing the comments.
because if you
It
hit
would have been,
someone,
they wouldn't have
she-
said blunt force trauma.
It sounds like he got hit twice by the
Hold on.
car. So I think he ran over her.
No,
She
you
ran
hear
over
him
her.
Wait,
hitting the ground.
wait,
That's
hold on,
him
hold on
hitting
one
the
second.
ground.
Hold on one
listen,
second.
hold on, listen. What we don't want to do is the only way we will know is when this go to court. Okay, when the investigators come out after they get done doing their research and recreating everything. So we don't know if she ran over him. We don't know that.
Right, and can I clarify something?
You can tell based off the video.
Can I clarify something? Blunt force trauma it doesn't mean that you just got hit like abruptly. It's when you have hit your head or your body on anything, right? Like if she hit him or ran over him or not, he hit his head, which is still blunt force trauma.
We know that, ma'am.
Right, okay, because y'all were making a difference out of if she was ran over or not.
Because I was addressing the comment. Because they're insisting that she ran him over, and I'm insisting that she did not.
And the only distinction between blunt, meaning that a sharp object did not pierce the flesh. That's why they said blunt for when you was hit with something and not something entered your body. So blunt force trauma could be any part of your body. And the car was a blunt object.
It's just a term that they used. She mowed him down. That is crazy work.
What if she was going 70? I mean, we don't know that. Maybe the New York Post knows that because they got people everywhere.
That is crazy. Let me finish hearing this. That is crazy work. Hold on one second.
Allegedly they was trying to serve Tyra some humble pie and it got served to them, allegedly. So they did a series. Diamond had came into Tyra's chat and asked her to battle and wanted to do a one and done but Tyra does her series on Wednesdays and Sundays, and her chat was like, no, we got to keep our schedule like normal. She agreed to the series. Braid was a part of it, and I think she go. And Diamond won every round. It was pretty lengthy, to be honest with you. She was first place in every round.
I did hear about that.
And when they got, thank you, Gabby Cat. I hope you reposted it. Share it to your stories.
So again, what I'm listening to, I don't and this thing is about 3 hours long. Street, do she say anything about the incident that took place in this?
Not at all. Not one time. The only thing she says is that she'll be all right.
Did her moderator say anything about it?
Nothing.
So nobody said anything, even to see was she okay, or to check on.
Oh yeah, they ask her. Yeah, like the thing you just played is the closest they get to it. They ask her if she's okay, or no, she says I'll be okay.
And then so if they asked about her, they didn't ask about the gentleman.
Nothing. Not one word. And by the way, this is 2 days after the fact, and let me just clarify, the guy was unalive on the scene. They only declared him unalive at the hospital because that's what they got to do. So I'm 100% positive she knew he was unalive. And all those people that she talks to, I don't know why you wouldn't ask somebody, hey, it sounded like you hit somebody with your car the other day. Can you tell us a little bit more? I mean, I would.
They're not going to discuss that online.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, man.
I mean, it happened on live. It's not like something that happened in private and we're taking it to. This happened on live.
If it is going to become a court matter, they are not going to discuss it on live.
She doesn't have a lawyer, so she doesn't know what she's doing. She could have. She just didn't care.
I forgot. You know everything.
I'm sure she has one by now. She dumb, but she ain't that dumb.
Yeah,
How you figure that? Lawyers cost retainer fees cost money, baby.
I'm sure she got a lawyer.
Okay.
y'all, I'm looking for some more things. It's an open panel now. I'm looking for a few more things. Y'all go ahead. Also, for everybody that's tapping the screen, thank